history suggests that Bitcoin is likely to hit an all-time high this year. Well, no duh, okay? I knew that. I've been telling you guys that. There are a lot of data that show that Bitcoin is going to go a lot higher, okay? And I'm going to show you some more tonight. 50% of hedge funds, 50%, over 50%, have exposure to Bitcoin. You know why? Because Bitcoin is crushing stocks, crushing everything else out there. I know a lot of you guys seem to think that we're in a bear market again somehow. And somehow, like, we have lost all gains. And somehow that we have topped out and we're not going any higher. That is simply not true. Not close of being true. The reason why 50% or over 50% hedge funds have Bitcoin is because look at the growth. Look at the growth. This goes back, I don't know, since a year ago. Bitcoin is up 94%. S&P 23, Dow Jones 14, Apple 10, Tesla 29, minus 29, right? So, despite the fact it looks somewhat bearish, at least according to some, if you zoom out a little bit, you'll realize that Bitcoin has come up a long way and nothing outperforms Bitcoin, which is why the smart money, the big money, are still loading up. ETF inflows are still positive right now, day to day, week to week, month to month. The smart money, big money, they are loading up because they fear inflation and they fear that they will miss out on the FOMO train, right? That's why they want to get in early. Even Standard Chartered, an $800 billion asset bank, says that Bitcoin could hit all-time high by August. Not even by end of this year, by August. And $100,000 by election day. Hey, that's not unreasonable. Tom Lee of Fundstrat said $150,000 by the end of this year. If we hit $100,000 by election day, we still have a whole month before end of year. Can we go up another 50% to $150,000 by the end of the year? It's certainly possible. Okay, we have seen Bitcoin make crazy moves, and when the FOMO train hits, it hits hard. That's why all this big money, smart money are loading up. Okay, even a bank, a huge, enormous bank out of Europe is saying the same thing. That's telling you something. The confident level is so insanely high right now, right? I mean, they're putting their neck out. If Bitcoin ends up being like 20,000 by election day, think about how bad this is going to look for them, right? So obviously, they believe, at least the CEO does, and if you don't have this kind of belief system or faith, well, just look at some of the charts. Look at some of the fundamentals that I've been showing you guys over time, right? Here's one that shows, yeah, you know, we went all the way back down to 15,000 and all the way up back to 60 plus. And we are getting ready to break out of that bull flag, right? That's what it looks like. When in doubt, zoom out. That's exactly what it looks like on a bigger scale, right? And same thing. If you want something else, this is looking at Bollinger Bands on a weekly scale. We are having a massive squeeze. We haven't had a squeeze, okay, this tight since you go all the way back to like almost, I don't know, 2016 level, 2017 level. We haven't seen a squeeze this tight since 2017. And that's when Bitcoin was around $1,000. And then it shot up to 20,000. It went up 20x since then, right? We're seeing that kind of squeeze right now at 62,000. Think about it. Take a second to think about it. Last time this happened, man, we were $1,000. So that's how crazy it is, right? So basically, like I've been saying, when in doubt, zoom out. Do not be fearful. Okay, the fundamentals are awesome for Bitcoin. Technicals are awesome for Bitcoin, right? We do have some FUD. We still have to worry about Germany selling. Yes, that's still a thing. Mt. Gox distribution, yeah, still a thing. But everything is going according to pattern. Looking at fractal patterns, we're looking at signals, we're looking at technicals. They're all fantastic. And from a macro perspective, when we get that rate cut, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal for Bitcoin, right? So all good things. If you want to comment on anything I've said in this video, make sure you head over to the Roundtable. The Roundtable is a new social media platform created for conversations. And best of all, it's spam-free, bot-free, unlike here on YouTube. And you could have conversations with me and others like Altcoin Daily, Scott Melker, Mauro Nafal, and many others are joining daily. And you also get rewarded in tokens for doing so. So check out the new Roundtable. Click the link in the description below. Okay, you guys know I talk about Sol all the time. It's coming back full force. When that Sol ETF gets approved, it's going to start flying, right? So Sol is showing a lot of strength right now. But another one that's showing a ton of strength, no pun intended, is Toncoin. And is now above $8, okay? So Toncoin is hot. So it is definitely the next hot crypto, even though it is so large already. But if you're looking at it, it's still relatively small compared to, let's say, Solana, even though it's already at number 8 at $20 billion. But Solana's at 70. So can it still do a 3x, 4x just to catch up to Solana and possibly BNB? Sure, it can happen. So why is it so hot though, right? Why is Solana going up so much? Just look at this. Performance of top 50 assets by market cap in Q2. Guess who's up there? Toncoin at 41%, right? And even according to Grayscale, besides Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, who's fourth on this list in terms of high potential assets? Toncoin, right? There are just a lot of things going on with Ton, okay? First of all, they have a ton of money. They're associated with Telegram, and they have a ton of money. They launched $115 million as a incentive program to drive dApps inwards. So absolutely fantastic, right? And they have dApps. Besides Clickly Games, which is still very important, and I won't get to that in a little bit. They have dApps now. Here's an adsgram, which allows many app developers to have or to insert ads into their dApps, right? Everyone hates ads, but if you have a very popular app where millions of transactions are happening every second or whatever it is, right? That could be a lifeline for some of these dApp makers that are making a lot of money. So it's another income stream, right?